in just on time, the regulars, the ones that make it happen day in and day out. Also, this show is brought to you by our great sponsors, Mission Smog, Pacololo Flies, and Chiclets. We'll have more about that in a little bit. Across from me, in the hot seat, all the way from Canada, what's going on, Nitty?
Yo, you already know what it is. #1 Mexican podcast in the world. Happy to be back. Felt like I've been gone for 2 weeks, so it's nice to be here. I know, but I felt it. You know what I mean? I really felt it. Means I missed you guys. I missed everybody. I missed Izzo. I missed Chiclets. I missed Ray. I missed you, Doobie, even though you're here today for the first time. And the fans, bro. You know what it is.
That's right, dog. Good to have you back. We'll talk about your adventure in Canada in a little bit. Also joining us, Mr. Chiclets himself.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Got a legendary one, man. This is one for the books.
Oh yeah, we do. It's the return of this guy. Thank you, Ray, for running the boards as per usual. Morning Shot Films and Morning Real Podcast. Make sure you guys check them out. Now let's welcome the legendary, the one and only, the funky one, the funkiest one, the one and only son Doobie of the Funkdoobiest.
Oh, yeah. Love you guys, man. I love you guys. Thank you. Just thank you. That's it, brother.
I think, Doobie, it's been a while. I think last time we sat down, we did a High and Hungry, went to a drive-through, which was kind of funny because Doobie does before he found out there was there was a DNA and that he no longer eats McDonald's anymore.
But
there's DNA in McDonald's. What are you talking about?
There's traces of that. I mean, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, he stopped eating McDonald's ever since. So that was the last time we hit the drive-through.
Doobs had to stop doing the McDonald's, man. I found some things out, and plus I found some other alternatives that I can eat that's a little bit more healthier. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the salads right now. You know, me and my ladies got me doing the walks right now, so I love it. And you know, man,
You're not fat.
No, I'm lean, but I'll do an hour on stage, so that's my workout.
What about
just doing the songs, looking back at the DJ and being like, next. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What about when you guys were like in the heyday of Funkdoobiest, when you guys were getting fucked up? Like, was that a big McDonald's session after?
You know what, man? I was I kid you not, man. It was when I was doing the Funkdoobiest stuff. I was taking. I know it sounds weird, man. I was taking karate lessons, and it was
That's awesome.
It was the exercise from doing the karate lessons that like kind of fortified my core, you know, to get up on stage and do what I do. So that's it. Because man, I was climbing 30-foot speakers, jumping off them, just stage diving, bro. And you know, man, sometimes when they catch you. They don't catch your head, they catch just your back, because they just want to make sure that your lumbar is supported and you're not, you know what I mean? You don't paralyze yourself. But when you land on the folks, your neck does this snap, like this white pole, and your neck just goes boom, you know.
Because no one's grabbing your head.
But some people are affected by it, some people are not. When I did my first jump and I found that I wasn't affected by it, I went fucking crazy. I started jumping on cars, buses, garages, everything.
You know, but so you would throw yourself forward or backwards?
Forward.
It's like a Superman?
Yeah.
All right, so
because I didn't know what I was doing. It was amazing that they knew how to turn me over and just pass me like a joint. Yeah, you know, like this hash hole we're smoking, right? So that's it. That's how we would do it. And I mean, it was scary, but I was just so happy that I was with my family on stage doing what I love. Yeah.
But somebody jumping, like if you're jumping, like let's just say you jump like the cross, right? Like if you're jumping like that, like I don't think you're just like I'm not gonna run up, because I imagine if like somebody's hand catches me like that, my neck could snap. It's kind of, you gracefully fall and then they kind of they pass you, right? Like you don't just nobody jumps.
You'd headbutt somebody in the audience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. True. Like because if you like. I remember I think Ray was there, but he can't talk about it right now. But we went to see Action Bronson in his early days, bro. And this was when Action Bronson was really heavy. It was at the Echoplex, and I don't know what he got hyped, right? There was a rock in the hip hop show, and he jumped, bro. And like I don't know if you've ever seen a chicken try to fly. Like it's kind of hard because they're pretty big. He jumped off the stage and he busted like one of these, and the crowd was like. Whew.
He missed.
Oh, my
Yes.
And he hit
And
the
no,
ground?
the crowd cleared. I was like, hell no. That fool's big as hell.
And what did he do? Hit the ground?
He hit the ground, and then
Oh.
he was like limping for the rest of the show. It was crazy, dog. Like,
Damn.
shout out to Heavy Action
Hey,
Bronson.
listen.
Somebody stole his shoe.
Imagine that one Action Bronson fan, the biggest fan, that was like, I got you, you know? And
You
just
know,
crushes them.
hey, there's so many different like fools out there, right? And they do so much shit on the stage. You don't know how to keep up. But yo, I just remember fucking when I never been booed. I had never had nothing thrown on me, anything like that, and I haven't had nothing like that happen. So just God bless, man. You know, whoever's looking out for Doobie, just thank you, man. That's it. Word up.
Do
man.
you
Yeah.
think there's a weight limit to stage diving?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
Like, what's
Because-
the what do you think the limit is? Do you-
Under Lizzo.
Number one, Ezone, let's address that there's girls and children in the front, right? Let's just address that there's young kids who are going to school. We want them to finish their education and get that diploma.
Yeah.
We don't want to like,
Cripple them?
Yeah, leave them retarded.
we don't want to cripple their future or handicap their future by a stage dive, that we didn't plan thoroughly. You know what I'm saying?
So that was my question right now. Like, are these things planned, or is this just like the hype of the moment? You just feeling it. You're
Yeah,
like,
you
let's
just feel
go.
like Spider-Man or what?
If you're like me, if you're an empath, you can feel it. If you're not, you have to look at certain marks that give you the confirmation, and then you jump. But if you're like me and you're more like, you're so thin that your bones can tell you what's going to happen next, then you're good. It'll just, you know when to take that.
They start tossing you, I feel like.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy. They just catch you and start moving you. But how do you tell them to bring you back? You just like, hey, send me back that way.
No, they bring you back automatically. If you're popping, you're coming back. If you're not popping, you stay mid in the ocean.
I didn't know that was the rule right there.
Hoping that a towaway ship will come and bring you back to the stage. So word.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. If you're whack, they're passing you to the back all the way to the end.
Yes.
I feel like some of these people, they start digging in your pockets and shit.
Oh yeah, for
you know?
sure.
No, hey man, when I was in there, the girls they
You don't
do
take
that
nothing.
in your booty, and you feel your ass getting squeezed, and then man, you go and you check yourself out in the hotel, and you're like, "Fuck, they fucked me up."
Scratches, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but you're on the bed counting your show money, and you're like, "Fuck it, okay, maybe I'll put like an extra underoo on. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Yeah." So,
yeah.
but it's the best feeling, bro, because, like I said, man, there's after your show, there's an after party, and your after parties are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time, like, see, that's the thing. Before, every good concert had an after party going on. Like, now, they don't be doing that no more. Like, it's very rare that an event has an after party going on. Even these weed events that we
Think
go
it's
to.
too hot, that's why?
No, because afters are going on all day. But then again, an afters is not the same thing as an after party.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, has anybody ever been to an afters? An afters is like anything goes.
It's
like a rave.
Like
It's an underground rave, bro.
they're
Pretty
open until like
much,
8 a.m.,
yeah.
right?
Nah, it's more. An afters is more than that, bro. Like, I went to an afters that didn't open till like 2 a.m. one time, and there was people doing some crazy stuff in that couch. Like, not like with each other, but like they were putting stuff in their bodies, bro.
There's some afters in Toronto that, I don't know if it's the same here, but after 2 a.m., they're open late, but after 2, they don't sell any liquor. It's just like
just
water
Red
and
Bull.
drugs, basically, you know what I mean?
Dude, I was in Mexico City. I had just did a show with the Mexicans, and they were all just still chanting Lost in Thought. And I went to my dressing room. Them motherfuckers started the after party without me. I went in that motherfucker. Everybody was making out, drugs on the table, fucking money. I seen bankrolls. Mexicans don't give a shit. Them motherfuckers know how to party.
Sounds like the Raza to me.
Latinos know how to party, yeah. The girls out there giving you the bedroom eyes. I mean, it's the shit, man. I love it, man. And then you go back out there, and then the Mexicans come and bring you on for another song. That's how you do
like
it.
the group, the Mexicans.
Yeah. Sinful. Big shout out to
Oh, I
Sinful.
thought you were talking about
man.
the people.
I mean, I think they're Mexican too, bro. Like, I don't think you have a group of black guys calling
I thought
themselves
you-
Yeah,
Mexican.
they're from
you
Long
meant-
Beach. Yeah,
I
hell
thought you
yeah.
meant
Big
like
shout out.
you were doing like a purely Mexican show.
Yeah, pretty much, man. They want because I was signing autographs, and they get real territorial because if you sign autographs and you tell the other folks behind them to stop or not push up to the stage, they take that personal,
Yeah.
and then you wind up signing everything.
Why he don't like me, fool?
Yeah, so I had my mother-in-law was there, And she's Mexican. So she told him in Spanish, she said, hey, you guys got to chill out. This is son Doobie. He's going to get to everybody. He's going to sign everything. Just chill out.
You don't speak Spanish, Doobie?
I do, but not like you, Izo.
Like, but like,
I wish I did, man. You're lucky, man. I'm a hip hop. I'm a nigga. I'm a Puerto Rican, you know, man. I'm a nigga. So,
but do you understand it though?
I mean, yeah.
But because I would imagine because you say you're like, oh, you're Puerto Rican, and then
Like I know the simple shit, like que eres tu nombre.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
you know
way
what I'm
super
saying?
white,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, that's tu nombre.
Puerto Ricans talk like Salvadorians. That shit.
Nah, Puerto Ricans all talk like John Leguizamo.
Speed wise.
Are you one of the Puerto Ricans that call people Papi?
Yeah.
You're a Papi guy?
You know, man, I'm one of them
Yeah,
dudes.
he does say that a lot, bro.
I'm one of them Puerto Ricans you carry, you catching Spaha, East Los, you know, man. I got your back. I don't know no Spanish, but I got your back. I'm gonna make sure we ain't getting caught today.
Yeah.
Not today though. Not today. Yeah. That's it, man. And
with that.
hell yeah.
How long have you been living in the West Coast?
All my life.
Okay, so like, but you originally are from New York?
Yeah, I was born out there, but I would come back and forth because my mom's, my dad was wilding out. He was cutting it up, so she had to leave him.
Like your dad was out there being a player?
Yeah, he's a biker.
Oh, okay.
You know, so he's a real biker. No, he's a real, like he slaps dudes. Like he would traumatize me. We'd go to a party and he'd start fighting with the birthday person, the person that it was the birthday for. And I'd be crying. I'd be like, Dad, stop it. Stop. I was one of like those little kids. Stop it, Dad, stop. And they'd be half the birthday cake be on his back and half the face be on his knuckles, of a homeboy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was, Doobie, and then he'd be like, get in the car. Wait for me in the car. Wait, one of those dads. You remember those days? Wait for me at the car.
Wait for me in the car?
Yeah, wait for me at the car. And, man, forget it, bro. But then when I got to, out here on the West Coast, my mom's wasn't like that. And everything was, man, West Coast was beautiful, man. No one was wilding out like that. Everything was beautiful. Hollywood.
So the chaos was your
movie
dad?
Theaters. Huh?
The chaos was your dad, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Like the chaos in your mom's and your dad and your life was your dad, pretty much.
Yeah, man, because it was tense being with him. Because
you knew it was gonna go down.
Late 70s, early 80s. My dad was wild, man. He wouldn't say nothing. He would just look at you. He gave me that look like, you better not act up. Like, because...
Hitting your kids was a norm back then,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he could be like, don't talk to me back.
Yeah.
Bam!
In public. And everybody
Yeah.
would be like, what a good dad.
But you know what? He would always like share his music world with me. And he was a big Black Sabbath fan. Deep Purple, Vanilla Fudge.
War Pigs.
That. Yeah, yeah, man, all that shit. Roger Waters. Pink Floyd and all that stuff. And I liked all that stuff. Judas Priest, that good shit, that good rock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, now everything has changed. Now we got Metallica, Iron Maiden, and forget it, man. Them motherfuckers is monsters. So, yeah, I love all that shit. So when hip hop came to me, that's how I looked at rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. We got hip hop. We got graffiti, breakdancing, rapping. We got our own language. We got our own dress, our own clothes.
And prior to that, you were listening to rock? Like you was just bumping what your dad showed you?
Yeah.
So how did your dad feel about you transitioning to rap?
Yeah. That was weird because when I transitioned to rap, I was a graffiti writer with an Iron Maiden shirt on.
What was your graffiti name? Son Doobie?
Yeah. No, it was Gem 1. GEM 1.
You still know how to hit up?
Yeah, I do throw ups. Yeah, I know how to bomb, throw
what
ups.
years were this? What year range?
Oh man, we're talking
Like 80s?
we're
Or
talking
late
80, 81.
Oh, early 80s. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I was in elementary. I was a little buck. You know what I'm saying? I was a Puerto Rican kid breakdancing. I had a little ducktail and I dyed it blonde. Remember? Blonde. And I had an Adidas jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like New York City Breakers. Like,
Yeah, so when you like it, you're in. You're in.
yeah, and then I did then we leveled up with the Nike. You know what I'm saying? Later on, but we were quick, man, to get on the tile and start breakdancing. And forget it. That's when I wasn't a good breakdancer. I was a better popper. So that's how
What's the difference?
The difference is that when you break, it's more footwork, and when you're popping, it's more back work. You know what I'm saying? So, and forget it. I was studying from the greats like Mr. Freeze, Mr. Wiggles. Big shout out for Mr. Wiggles from Rocksteady, and all the greats. And then you had Crazy Lays, Karaoke, Buck Four. Rest in peace. Everybody, man. So those dudes, forget it, man. You can't. When you're coming from that world of Grandmaster Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, DST, everybody, Busy B, Jazzy J, African Bombada, Scorpio Cowboy, Melly Mel, man, I don't know what to say, my man. That was, I felt like a kid in a candy store. You know what I'm saying? I felt like a kid in one of those FAO Schwartz toy stores. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
You don't want to leave.
Yeah, you don't want to leave. You feel like, you one of those spoiled kids with a train track in your bedroom. Yeah. So that's how I felt, man, and I loved it, man. And then, forget it, the greats came out. After that, it was Spoonie G, Schoolie D, and then Run DMC, Houdini, LL Cool J, Beasties. Man, Davey D from Def Jam, all that shit, Just Ice. Oh, forget it, Brooklyn, yeah. And then, of course, the West Coast, you had Egyptian Lover, Toddy T.
But you discovered all this
Ice-T, King T.
When you discovered all this, were you in the West Coast or in the East Coast?
When I discovered this, I was on the West Coast.
Okay, so you were on the West already, and then you were like, you didn't know, even though you were from
listening
the East Coast?
to K-Day like everybody else. Taping the mix shows. Julio G, M-Walk, Jammin' Gemini. Romeo from Master Rhyme and Romeo.
Shows are all just live freestyle,
everything,
right?
Yeah, man. Forget it. Craig Mack, just listening to all that stuff. Listening to the first Dr. Dre from NWA mix. Forget it, when he was still using Eddie Murphy's Delirious samples up on his breakbeats. That's it, man. I was just a breakbeat head. You give me a breakbeat and I'll start freestyling. Oh, that's cool. It. Yeah.
Do you still constantly freestyling all the time?
All the time, man. Always trying to perfect my freestyles. Always just out there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Getting my CPR, my crazy Puerto Rican, if you will, on out there. So yeah, man.
I thought you were literally getting your CPR license. I was like, well,
because
a responsible guy.
Black Star got the respiration. You know what I'm saying?
That was CPR, crazy Puerto Rican.
Breathe, baby, breathe. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Is that what you would say when you got like if you got like a crazy Puerto Rican girlfriend? Be like, yo, I don't know, I gotta check in with my CPR. Crazy Puerto Rican girlfriend.
You know what I'm saying? That too, man. So you know what's up, man. You guys know what's up, man. It's just like, it's fun, man. I was going to all the clubs in LA, Hollywood Live, World on Wheels, Skateland, Jamaica Gold out there on the west side. And that's it. I was just trying to catch all the hip hop shows, take notes and study. And then
you weren't rapping at this point yet?
Like,
not
yet.
You were just a fan and you were just freestyling?
Yeah.
I dancing, right?
Yeah,
Who was around you at this time? Like, do you are any of these people still around you right now?
I was with Charlie Tuna from Jurassic. We went to junior high school. Yeah.
What?
And Lethal from House of Pain. We went to junior high.
All you fools were homies?
Yeah.
Like chilling in high school?
Yeah, we'd meet up at the lunch bench at lunchtime.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was the first one. I was always the first one there because you got to be the first one at the lunch.
Doobie was the first one there because he wanted to eat everything, bro.
So when
Doobie can eat, bro. Don't let him fool you, dog.
When you guys were
I
chilling,
had food. If you needed food, I always had food in my backpack. Yeah.
When you guys were chilling and kicking it at that time, or even when it was just the Funkdoobiest time, did you guys know you guys were creating a culture, or were you guys just having fun smoking weed?
No, not yet. Charlie had. I wanted to go to the same. We all wanted to go to the same high school, but we didn't. So Lethal and Charlie, they went to other high schools, and I wanted to keep it LA, so I kept it Fairfax. I stayed at Fairfax.
Damn.
I didn't want to do Hollywood because it was just, there was some graffiti writers there that I didn't want to bump head with, and I knew all those dudes like from WCA, KGB, also from CBS. Everything, you know what I'm saying? So we knew a lot of dudes out there, but when I started getting serious with the rap, wasn't until I hooked up with a rap group called 783, and that was when I started going to high school and going to Fairfax.
Who was in this rap group? Are they still like currently relevant in the music, or is just there's like some high school shit?
It was some high school stuff.
Okay.
783 was the first rap group signed to David Geffen's label, Geffen Records. and they didn't have a rap group yet. They were into glam rock or heavy metal, and they had signed Guns N' Roses. So Guns N' Roses they were already blown up. They already had their buzz in L.A., and they had L.A. Guns as well. And I didn't know all this stuff, but it was weird because as more as I got into the hip hop, I felt like my rock world was like, yo, we're still here for you, Doobie. You know what I'm saying? Like God was giving me signs and stuff. And then I just started kicking it with 783, and forget it, man. They started showing me what the music business was like, contracts and certain things going in the studio and polishing and sharpening my sword. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. And I was battling. I battle rap Sean B from 783. That's how we met. You know what I'm saying? And he came with some crazy lyrical. It just came fresh from New York. Freestyle, and my freestyle was good too, but the dudes I saw they was on his side. So the next day I went home, I wrote some shit, I came back, and I flamed everybody. So Doobie, man, it's just something in me that I can't let you I can't give you that. Yeah. That's it. I just can't.
You had to redeem yourself.
Yeah.
How old were you when this happened?
Shit, I must have been 16, 17 years old.
Damn, man.
When did you realize you could rap? You could freestyle?
When you beat those guys?
When I was as scared as shit, like E-Zone said, and I beat everybody. Yeah.
No, but even before you got to that point, you must have been doing it on your own.
Well, you know what it was? I was doing some demos with Muggs, and when I saw how
you went to high school with him too. Like, how did he come?
No, Muggs would pick me up. He was living like 2 blocks away from my mom, and it was easy for me to just go over there. He had just copped an apartment out there because, his business was in Hollywood, and he knew everybody, man. And I would just go with Muggs, and on school nights we would go to clubs, meet people, and I remember I would be like, "Yo, Muggs, I got to go to school." I got the next day, and he go, chill, I got you. I'm going to take you home. Don't worry. Let's just meet a couple folks, and I got you. Not knowing that it was paving the road for me in my career and creating the world where I could do anything I want. So, yeah.
That's dope,
it was worth it, man. Yeah.
Dope,
so
yeah.
I didn't know that. And I remember when I graduated high school, and Brett and Sean taking me to go see Batman. Remember when the first Batman came out?
1989.
I graduated in 1989.
I was born in
that's
90.
when I was born.
I was at the Mad Chinese Theater waiting in line to go see Batman. So that was dope, man. Yeah. So that was
Dude,
tight.
I was born. This motherfucker's
Yeah.
watching a movie.
Crazy.
That's crazy. And then, like 35 years later, I get to interview him.
It was so much fun.
I wasn't even cum in my dad's balls yet.
Well, it was so much. It was so much fun because we were still doing 783 shows, but at the same time, Muggs was still letting us hear the Cypress demos.
Sick.
And it was dope because I had just linked up with B and Sin, and the whole shit, and then the next thing you know,
They all had hair at that time. Same dog.
yeah.
Be real. Doobie.
We
bro.
were called Cypress Hill Tribe, and they made me the leader at one time.
Hold on, you were in the group?
Yeah.
You were a part of Cypress Hill before?
Yeah, I was the leader.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to have B up here, and I'm going to ask him. Hold on. It was called Cypress Hill Tribe.
I know you don't want to give me that. It's okay.
No. This is
It's
breaking
okay.
news
You
to
can
me.
ask B, but I'll tell you another story too.
No, we want to finish here.
I fucked it up, and this is how B became the leader. I got too cocky, and like the homie said, like you told me, he was like, "How did you know that?" When I knew it, a cockiness came out of me, and when that cockiness came out, the scissors came from me and they cut me. You know what I'm saying? And B-Road replaced me. So that was what happened, and then they didn't want to feel bad, so they gave me Funkdoobiest. So I remember when they gave it to me, and then I linked up even better with Ralph and T. And T is really the person who started all this, T-Bone. So T gave us all our names, everything, and that's it. T even gave B his name. So
Cypress Hill Tribe, that was a Muggs started that, or who created that?
That was Muggs.
So that
right
was
there.
Muggs' initial vision with what he wanted?
Yes. When we were all doing demos in the studio, he decided to use that title to collectively name us and label us and brand us like that. So Cypress Hill Tribe.
Damn, Doobie, Cypress Hill would have been all fucking different, but you flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, I look back, man, and I love B because when I saw when he replaced me, B's workhorse ethics, his ethics, his work ethics kicked in. And boy, man, I didn't see B sleep not once. This motherfucker was doing push-ups at Muggs's house, kicking vocals, doing shit like that. And he didn't do that when I was the leader. You know what I'm saying? Once the responsibility was on him, whoo, he flamed it. You know what I'm saying? And he just became B-Real, and B-Real just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And then we started writing songs together, and then we had an audition, House of Pain. You know what I'm saying? And I met Everlast, man, and I was so happy because I'm a big Everlast fan.
This is all under what label?
This was under the Soul Assassins production.
So this is all under Muggs' like umbrella.
Muggs' production. This is all under Muggs' production. Yeah.
So Muggs had Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
And then when they kicked you out the group, they started Funkdoobiest.
Yeah, Funkdoobiest, and then they added House of Pain.
And this is all under the same umbrella and Muggs' vision. Like he's
but it
coordinating.
doesn't stop there though.
But Muggs is the guy that's telling everybody, he's like, I need you to do this.
Yes.
This. Damn. So that's how it's going down. And what
like a general, man. He's going Doobie. Get the deck. B, get the top. Sin, boom, boom, boom. And man, we just had that. It was like it was running like a well-oiled machine. And it was insane. And then we created this buzz on Melrose, and Melrose was known for having these clubs, these real celebrity exclusive specialty clubs.
Like that Bud Bundy club he used to have?
Yes.
Dave Faustino used to have that club, right?
So Muggs started introducing me to all these celebrities. Everlast started introducing me to all these folks in the TV world. And then the same thing with B-Real, movie world, the same thing. And man, it was like a dream, bro. I thought I was drunk after I met everybody, bro. I was like, I didn't believe it. And even from the East Coast, then we started meeting folks from down south, Atlanta, D.C., the mid-Chicago, upstate, Washington. Man.
Because there's a tour with these three groups going on?
Yeah, the Soul Assassins tour, yeah.
And that's Cypress Hill,
93.
Funkdoobiest.
Yeah, kicked off in Mesa,
House
Arizona. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Whoever has a T-shirt or fucking a flyer from this shit, that's crazy. At that time, you fools didn't know. Was House of Pain up? But okay, this is the birth of House of Pain. They haven't even blown up with Jump Around or anything, right?
No. We when they was working, I was sitting at home. I didn't know what I was still writing. Woo-tee-woo. The song Jump Around starts catching buzz and starts blowing up. It just starts, doing the thing right after Killer Man. And then Everlast says, yo, let's take Doobie on tour. So we had a song called House in the Rising Sun, and Everlast would put me on his shoulders because I was still a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he would just carry me around like Master Blaster from Thunderdome, Mad Max, and I would just start like, maybe, baby, I think you caught the rabies. And I would just do the Doobie voice and forget it, man. The crowd would go off. And we did, there was a hip hop club in LA called Unity. And big shout out to, rest in peace, Bigger B in Orlando. Bigger B in Orlando, they had the biggest hip hop club in Los Angeles called Unity. And I remember we were performing there with Eazy-E's group, Blood of Abraham. Priority, you know what I'm saying? And we did a show with them, and it was so dope at Prince's old club, Glam Slam. And I remember that shit, but man, it was so, it's so dinosaur, man, back in the days, man. But we had so much fun, and I just remember the glow. You know what I'm saying? That Last Dragon glow. You know what I mean? Word. So hell yeah.
I mean, you're a teenager. Everlast is older than you?
Yeah.
At that time? How much older?
Oh man, Everlast is way older than me, but because he started with Ice-T. With the Syndicate, because we were all Syndicate family, but, like I said, it wasn't until Muggs, divided us and then gave us our own lanes so that we can do our thing, Yeah.
Damn, so now I kind of, sometimes, because I always wonder, like, every time Everlast comes over here, he kind of fucks with you, but he fucks with you almost in like it's like a big brother kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Like the way he approaches and he talks to you. And I always wondered, I was like, yo,
nigga,
like were they under the same label or like what's the deal?
I'm gonna tell you an everlast story. This nigga's crazy. Want me to show you what he did one time? Because I got a lot of Jew friends, right? And they own apartments over there and over there by Melrose. And those are my boys. I went to school with them. They hold me down. You know what I'm saying? They know I'll do anything for them. So they had problems. There was some transients that would go behind their apartments and, do drugs and, do stupid shit, whatever, whoop-de-woo. And I one time remember my friend, he looked like he was about to cry because they just kept fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? And Everlast, he just took my pistol and he shot them out of there. You know what I mean? He just like, yo, get the fuck out of my friend's apartments with the woo. And I just heard he just emptied the clip behind the apartment.
That's hilarious.
And I just seen these like, these folks from the LGBT community running out like, you see them with their wigs and shit like that. Woo, woo, woo. But it was just crazy how he just looked at me like, yo, son, give me your shit. And I go, why? Because I was like, if you're going to use it, tell me so I could just run. And he was like, no, give it to me. I'm going to give it right back to you. And this nigga gave it to me all hot, smelling like sulfur and everything. But no, Everlast is a real one. Yeah, he'll pop that shit in a second. Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
Fuck, dog.
Yeah, Everlast don't give a fuck. Yeah, he's a real one. But, I'm sure he's not going to admit that while I'm up here with y'all. And, Doobie's still wild. Doobie's still Doobie. You know what I mean? Like, he don't change. You know what I mean? Like... but I'm not going to crash out.
That's a crazy story, man.
Yo, word up. And I'm going to give a big shout out to Josh. Josh, that's my boy who owned the apartment. So word up. I love you, Josh. And we recorded Troubleshooters in Josh's studio because he had this little mini mansion over there on Highland. The mini mansions on Highland. So yeah, man, fuck yes.
The time with no phones either, so you could kind of do
whatever
it
was
you wanted, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Dude.
We were getting, man, it's just it was like a dream, bro. Yeah.
Do you think if all this would have been going on in the era of Instagram, you guys would have gotten in so much trouble?
No, you guys would be doing TikToks.
No, yeah, like what he said, yeah, pretty much.
It would.
He would be doing Sunday would be doing a TikTok dance. If he did it right now.
Because
while freestyling, you know what I mean?
Hey, man.
That is kind of like what Kurt...
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. You guys know, man, that was a long time ago. I'm just glad that now we've survived so much. We've been past 9/11, COVID, all this shit, man. Yo, man, the shit these kids are going through, man, I feel for them, bro. So I try to be like, yo, at least let's give them some good music.
Hell yeah.
Let's give them some good music, whether it be Funkdoobiest, Cypress, House of Pain. Let's just give it to them. But I was telling you guys before, yo, it doesn't stop there because then we had Hooligans. The Hooligans got added on to the Soul Assassins. Then we got Fatal. Fatal was added on to the Soul Assassins. He went with us on the tour too. So it was beautiful because out of Hooligans, we had Scott Kahn. And, yo, he's a movie star now. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Alchemist. Mudfoot became Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? And
that was Alchemist's name before, Mudfoot?
Yeah. Yeah. And, bro, Alchemist, Mudfoot would be, because he was on my tour bus. Because they, Cypress and House of Pain, they didn't want him on their tour bus because he was young at that time, and there was shit going on their bus that they didn't want. You can't show the kids. So the Doobies, me, man, Uncle Doobie is safe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So all you're going to see with me is money. Money. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Get to the bag.
That's it. All you're going to see is the bag with me. So,
you just taking him to the mall the whole time? Yeah, because I imagine if Doobie saying
I just remember we picked up these strippers from DC. They were so sweet. And I gave Scotty a little show. I made sure they put on a little show for Scott. So you know what I'm saying? Because no. When you with me, you're gonna see some butt.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, come on, man.
Yeah,
we
it's
keep
part
that
of the
shit.
industry, shit.
Hey, you know what it is? We keep it gully right over here. Plus, a little marijuana doesn't hurt. You know what's up? You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right.
Yo, out of that tour, the legendary tour '93, what was the craziest thing you saw that went on backstage? Because this is everybody. This is everybody in their prime. Is this the tour where Send Dog trashed the hotel rooms or all this?
Yeah. Yeah, throwing TVs out of the window. I wasn't
Out
on
of
that.
the window, what?
I wasn't on that level yet because I didn't know the label pays for all that and all that shit. I didn't know all that. So I would just be like, wow, man. You know, I love because Sin was already a wild dude. You know, so when they put him on tour, I seen that dude. I seen Sin step on tables, freestyle, and the table break. Nothing happened to him, and it just break like this. And he just get on, and his feet land right on the ground perfectly. Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
When you throw a TV out of a hotel window, do they kick you out immediately, or is it like a tomorrow morning it's on the thing?
I don't know what they do nowadays, but back before 9/11,
Yeah.
they let as long as you paid for it, you're okay. You're okay.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying? And
What
at
a
those
time.
days, I just
time.
remember we would carry cash on us, and we would have cash like drug dealers. We weren't drug dealers, but we had cash on us like drug dealers, bro. And I just remember Alchemist ordering my ounce. Every city that we went to, there was an ounce waiting for us. And Seth from Crazy Town, rest in peace. Seth would come with us sometimes on our shows, and he'd be chilling with us. Because he went to Beverly Hills High with Alchemist, and Evidence, Mike and all them over there in Beverly. And we didn't like Beverly Hills High because we kind of looked at them as, like white boys that, like the hip hop, like too much. We wanted to keep it LA, but we didn't know Beverly Hills was also LA too. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope, man. It was just, the kids were so dope. And I was learning some things from them too, but they were big Funkdoobiest fans. They may not admit it now because it's different nowadays, but back in those days, bro, man, they would bother me all the time, bro.
What do you mean? Like they'll just like give you shit?
They would be on my tour bus asking me, how did I write this? How did I write that?
Okay, so
how did I did Funkiest? How did I do Bow Wow Wow? What came in my mind when I did Rock On? You know what I'm saying? Like they were trying to pick my brain, and I love that because you can't really pick Doobie's brain. It's more like, it's like a time machine. If you're going through all these it's like a fluted tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And you just pick out these little movie screens, and if you press the movie screen, you're there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So hell yeah, man, I like that. Word up.
That's tight, bro.
Damn, man, that's a lot of crazy stuff that like just cause there's a lot of stuff. Doobie's this is like he said the 60 minutes story because I noticed that the brakes get pumped a lot whenever we have some of these stories downstairs. Like this is a family show. Like, you know what I mean? And that this is kind of like
is that pod,
Yeah, this is like remember you see those brawls go on at the WWE backstage when they just start fighting and you're just like, yeah, bro, this is what I want to watch right here. I want to see what happens behind stage.
On that tip, then, can I ask you this question? Who in your hip hop history rolled the worst blunts?
Rolled the worst blunts?
The worst and the best.
The worst blunts? The worst blunts is rolled by my brother Brett B.
Okay.
I mean, he would put all that saliva and you could tell that whip. You could tell the saliva stuck it together. Oh, so you do know what I'm talking about. All right, you know what I'm talking about, chick.
It makes me kind of want to throw
what
up.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
it gave me a little throw up in my mouth right now.
Yeah, so, and Brett would he would drink he would drink nothing but Mountain Dew. And you could taste a little bit of Mountain Dew on the blunt.
That's so
And
funny.
you just be like, B,
no.
I love you, but can you just not make out with the blunt next time? Just roll it the right way and let us smoke it. But no, big shout out to 783. Word up. I love y'all. Word up.
I do hate that when somebody would just be like, oh, I just like I'm not like,
remember?
bro, just don't like pass that. Like before when people would just do that, I'm like, bro, you're not even supposed to be putting that much tongue on there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because there should be more herb in there than anything. You're just supposed to go ahead and wet the glue part and then just put it. But if I remember food, like, I'm just like, nah, I'd rather just hit my own bowl here real quick.
And people who roll,
Because I would always carry my own pipe, dog. Fuck that shit. I would hate sharing with fools because of that, dog. And I remember I bought myself, I used to be notorious for just always having one in my pocket with like just a sack of herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember just high school, just like, man, fuck, I'm gonna take a quick bowl here real quick. Just blow it and just go to class.
Dime sack.
it's always the spittiest guys who roll the thinnest blunts too, so it's 90% spit. You know what I mean? It feels heavy, but it's just wet.
I mean, is it still spit if the blunt dries out before you smoke it?
Well, you got to be careful with the blunt.
That's a tree falls in the forest question, dog.
I'll tell you a blunt story. I was with Muggs in Amsterdam, and we had never smoked a hash blunt.
Okay.
So I said, fuck it. You know how easy it is to cop hash
OG
in
hash
Amsterdam. Yeah, you know how it is. So we were in Amsterdam, and some of the homies from Hanky Panky, the tattoo shop, they directed us to a dope ass like coffee shop that has that, the Temple Ball. We never knew, we don't know. I don't know what Temple Ball is. So I asked Mug, yo, what's Temple Ball, man? He goes, yo, it's hash, but it's in a ball, and it has like a little liquid inside, Doobie. So when you smoke it, you're also gonna be smoking that liquid. That's that pure shit. So we got a bunch of that, and we went and had a Philly blunt from America. And they didn't have Phillies in Europe yet. So Muggs, we rolled up a hash blunt, and Muggs like, hey nigga, we gonna go record shopping. We'll go shopping after we smoke this shit and go get everything and come back and smoke another one and just chill and then get ready for the show. I was like, you can tell I'm not even making this shit up just by my attitude, right? So we smoked this shit, and I had this dope ass Nike soccer sweater that I had just bought, and I'm seeing smoke come up like this. And I look down, this shit is going through my clothes. The little balls are burning through my, they're coming out of the blunt. And I'm going, the hash blunt is, how do you get the balls from stop dropping on your thing? Yo, he just started laughing. And he just fell back on the bed like this and never came back up. And I go, Muggs. I go, come on, we gotta go. I thought we were going record shopping.
What are you wearing? Basketball shorts?
Yeah. And the next thing you know,
burns
bro,
right through, yeah.
the comfortable shit before because you're on tour. And the next thing you fucking know, I thought it hit me, and I said, Doobie, you're not going anywhere. And it just hit me, and I went, and my legs turned into noodles. It was over, bro. And I just remember 2 hours later, literally. Because they gave him his bed, his room had two beds, so he was laying on this way, and I was laying on the other way. And when we woke up at the same time. Oh, shit. And I said, "Hey, nigga, what the fuck was that?" Word, that was the shit. And then I kept it quiet, and then I bought a little bit for myself and just kept it. Yeah, started microdosing and shit,
Yeah, that's something for sure. Like if you have that something that hits you that hard, I'm instantly going back to wherever we got it or calling. He's like, call him back. Tell him I want another one.
Word, that's word. Thank you.
That's how I used. That's how, dude. That's the attitude I would have towards a lot of things. Yeah, like
when you like it, you like it.
When
bro.
you like it, yeah, that's the same thing. That's even with like drinks. I'm like,
it's full send.
I'm like, this is good, but what's the super expensive version of it? Let me see what that is like. How many tiers are there?
There's
I want to see. Yeah, there's
tier.
always another tier.
Yeah,
because there's always another guy, even in the history, that was like, what's the next level?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was just tripping because Alchemist, when he was on tour, I never seen a little nigga that could smoke like that in my life. Yeah. I ain't never seen nobody that could smoke, except maybe E-Zone. But yeah, young cats like that. I don't know young cats to smoke like that. Yeah.
I mean, well, he's been around he was around you guys, and specifically, I heard he was around B a lot, right?
Yeah, all the time, man. B took him under his wing. Yeah.
Like that was kind of like him having a kid before he had a kid.
Yeah. B took care of Al. So, and it's just like Al's one of those dudes. He just wants to learn. He loves hip hop. So it's just like he keeps learning. So like by now he's like a professor. So he's just going back, just working on his doctorate. You know what I'm saying? Just going back, just embellishing more on his degree. That's it. So I like that, man. Not bad. Not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about him. Muggs set him up right. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Muggs has. This is just kind of. I've learned a lot where I'm like, it's just more credit to give to DJ Muggs in the sense where I'm like, he kind of orchestrated everything.
He did, because he did.
That it went down the way it did. Just kind of telling you, it's like, I'm gonna need you on this track. I'm gonna need you like this, and then, despite everybody having different turnouts, all those groups are just considered some like pretty big icons to the culture. Period.
True.
True. Like it's just straight up people are still bumping this music to this day, and people are still going on will still show up at these shows. I mean, look at Cypress. They're 35 years into this shit, or however long. It's just like, God damn, bro, and still packing out shows. I think it would be cool to see that Soul Assassins tour come back, considering that everybody's still alive.
We rip it. I mean, we're all healthy. We're wealthy. We're chilling. We're just waiting for that green light. That's it. We good. I don't know what to say.
That would probably be a sold out tour everywhere. Number one.
Who has to give that green light?
Well, I mean, it's about somebody putting together the bag and saying, hey, we're gonna go on tour with House of Pain, Cypress Hill, and Funkdoobiest.
That's pretty crazy.
Dude, because man, that would be a hell of a tour right there. I don't know, Universe, do your thing, man. Do your thing, man. I just want to get that backstage pass.
Thank you, man.
That's all I want.
Word up, man. Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah,
Man.
that because I know people in the chat room. If you would go to that tour, let me know.
Thank you.
Put it in the chat room. Let it be known then.
So you guys ever have those nights in the studio where you get all fucked up, high, and drunk, and you're all on some shit, and you record some shit, and you don't even remember recording it, and the next day you hear it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, true. Because those were the days when we were with Muggs. We were recording at Image and American. Image is over there by Santa Monica and Orange, and American is over there by Lancashire, and I think Burbank or Magnolia. Yeah, so when we were there, we would go in early at 11, and we wouldn't come out till 11 at night. So it was crazy because when you're in the studio, your body feels different when it sees nighttime. And that's what we would do. We would come out of the studio like at 1, 2 in the morning, and we would totally forget what we recorded in the daytime. And later on, you know, like we did the Funkiest, the demo, and Muggs was like, hey, look what we did the other day. And Lethal did that beat. You know what I'm saying? Muggs did the embellishments, and forget it, it was over. You know, Lethal's got beats. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Lethal's amazing. Big shout out to DJ Lethal. And, you know, Muggs, we went to this party, and there was these fine-ass girls, and that's it. Muggs played my shit for them, and the girls thought it was him. They were like, that's you? And, you know, at that time, I was Muggs' little brother, and they were like, no, it's Skinny. Hey, Skinny, come here. I want you to meet these girls. And he introduced them, and they go, Doobie, that was you. And that was the first time I was like, oh, women. You know, like I was a teenager, man. I was still a, you know, man. I was innocent still, man. So, yeah. So it was dope, man. And
that's fucking dope, though.
The rest was history. Yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah,
he bumped it in this little boom box, and he had just bought this dope ass truck, and you know, the girls saw him, so they thought it was, you know, naturally they thought it was him. So right, and it was like, nah, Skinny, get over here. I want you to meet these. They think it's me. It ain't me. It's you. I made the beat. Because he wanted the girls to acknowledge him for the beat he made. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, that, you know, because he kept saying, hey, I made the beat, though.
Yeah.
He's always wanted the producer credit.
Yes. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, he's after this, he's going to take off on me. I could tell he's going to blow the fuck up. Yeah. And that was it. And forget it, man. And then and then with How to Kill a Man and Jump Around and Bow Wow Wow. And it was amazing, man. So, yeah, man. Dope times. Good golden days. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good shit.
I do want to remind everybody in the chat room, thank everybody who is super chatting. One of you guys, I just got Doobie to autograph both copies. I got the CD of a copy of the Funkiest and a cassette. So I am going to raffle one of these to one of you guys at the super chats.
Thank you.
I don't know which one it's going to be. It's probably going to be the cassette because it's more classic and probably more rare. Doobie said he ain't seen the cassette in like... You know, he said he never seen a cassette
I've
version.
seen the CD, but I've never seen. I steal cassettes. Cassettes are the shit. Yeah.
You have a cassette player still?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a cassette player, but shit, I'll get one. I'll buy one. I'll buy the best one they got. Hey, yeah. Hell yeah, right? We just get the best of nothing. Yeah.
They have a Sony Walkman. Like they have it back with cassette player. They're bringing it back, bro. Yeah.
Like what?
Remember the Budokan? You remember the Sony Budokan? I mean, just look it up.
What is that?
You know, they had the Budokan. I had it in high school. It was expensive, and it gave you that studio sound, you know, or that monster Beats by Monster sound. You know what I'm saying? So the Budokan Sony, I mean, that Walkman was, you know.
I mean, the headphones, too,
I seen one kid in high school with it. And he was the shit. He was a brother, yeah. And you know, man, folks love their music, so they keep that shit right. They music shit is right. So
I've seen this on like TV and shit.
Yeah. There it is. You know that you know, man. But that was so long ago, man. We're talking over 30 years ago.
$1,500 USD.
Wow.
That's what it's going for.
Did you see it growing up? Like, did your dad have one?
No, I've never seen it.
That's the top. That was the
crazy.
top of the top, huh?
Well, it's just crazy because, man, I seen a Funkdoobiest T-shirt for like $700, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Does your
So
friend
it's just-
Russell Peters have one?
Crazy.
That's wild.
Right?
CD players. CD Walkmans he has.
CD
Hell
Walkmans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, he probably would get something like that because it's so hip-hop.
Yeah,
He'd be like, oh, man, this is what they used to listen to.
Yeah.
But he's all about that. When we
Loves
went
that
into his hip-hop room, I was like, all right, this guy cares. You ever met Russell Peters? Russell Peters, a comedian? Of course. He's a big
He's
hip-hop.
a dope ass. Yeah, Russell Peters is the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd probably love to meet you.
I like that story he had with Eric B and Rakim. But Eric B, he has a story with Eric B. It's just funny as fuck. But if you get a chance, man, check out his whole comedy special. It's amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
See,
Dude.
this is why you got to remind Russell that he has to come to the show.
I know, yeah. I'll tell him.
Yeah, Russ is amazing.
I'm
bro.
gonna send him this clip and text it to him.
Yeah, you should.
It's so funny though, bro.
Be like, hey, you gave me your number, dog.
Motherfuckers. Yeah, that motherfucker's funny though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that
Good man.
motherfucker's funny. Hell yeah.
Yo, what's up? What was up with that? I heard that at one point. I mean, I know that Muggs and you have always been cool, but I heard at one point you guys were not cool. I heard that one time you guys were kind of fighting.
Nah, he just get into his. We get into our moods. We just, you know what it is. We know each other, and when you know someone too good, I mean, I don't know. All I know is that there was no one by his side but me when he was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I was the only one in his right hand side, going record shopping with him, getting all the records for Cypress, getting all the records for Funkdoobiest, getting all the records for House of Pain, and everything like that. And then what he did was he created the Funkdoobiest world, and he made me the god of that world. And I got spoiled in that world, and I lived and I kept chilling in that world. And when he saw that, he saw a different side of me, and he was just like, I'm gonna let Doobie do his thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. I gave him his world already, so and I went crazy in that world. Because everybody knows the Funkdoobie ain't nothing like the Funkdoobiest world. So I loved it, man, and we had a good time, and that was it. But nothing serious though. Me and my brother's my brother. He's always took care of me, and he's always looked out for me. I remember when we did the Brothers Doobie album. We were in Queens, and we was at his grandparents' house, and we just. Man, it was just, for the first time, it was just me and him, and we were on a project doing the whole album at his grandparents' house, and he said, you can have any room you want in the house. And I picked the highest room all the way at the top, because it's isolated from everything. And I had the Atari, I had everything in the room. And then his room, he had this big bed that took up the whole room, and he would sleep all the way on the other side of the bed. So when I come in, he was on the other side of the room of the bed, and I'd be like, hey, what's up, Skinny? Come on, we're going in the city. We got to meet. We got to go. We got some label meetings.
How big was his bed?
Man, his bed took up. It was like a fucking, like those beds in Italy. They just take up most of the hotel room. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, like that, man. No, Muggs comes from a lot. He comes from a lot. Yeah. I didn't know that, and he gave it all up for hip hop. I can't believe it, and did his own thing in hip hop. I got to respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? And made it and set us all up. Well, we got our own shit. So, yeah, man. And then he rented this Chrysler, this New Yorker Chrysler we lived in, and he'd have this box of demo tapes. And because when he was blowing up, they would send him demos, and he'd go, "Come on, Skinny, we're gonna go through all this whole box, and whatever we don't like, we just chuck them out and throw them in the Hudson."
What?
Yeah,
People demos?
yo, but he do this thing so quick. He listen like if it didn't catch.
How
his
many
attention,
seconds before he throw
5 seconds.
No!
And he wouldn't throw it on his window side. He'd throw it on my side of the window, so I could feel the air. Like, so he'd be like, "Oh, this shit's whack." He'd start laughing like, "Skinny niggas are trying to sound like Rob G." Boom, and he just chuck it to the side. I'm like, "But Muggs, you almost killed me, man. You just do that shit." He's like, fuck. He would roll up to like people in New York and just go like this. Like, he'd do this shit. Like,
Fuck.
and I'd be like, "Muggs, what the fuck are you doing, man?" but I loved it. I don't know why, but I loved it, bro. And Muggs would say, and then
5 seconds though.
It's funny.
Fool, are you even able to come hard as fuck in like a demo in 5 seconds, bro?
Doesn't even hear the words yet.
He just wanted to hit Doobie with a CD, bro. He was just like 1, 2, 3, fuck it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. And then now that I look back, I remember all that shit, and it was so much shit. And you know, man, this nigga had he had girls all over the place, so he didn't want to go by himself just in case these girls were ugly. So I'd be his wingman, and we go to NYU, and he go, "Hey, Skinny, just chill with me, man. She's about to come right now." And I go, "All right, let's just kick it with you." And it'd be this fine ass, either Italian or Russian girl he'd be banging, and she'd be coming up, and I'd just be chilling. I'd be like, "Yo, you know," and he'd always tell me, "Yo, Skinny, you think she's dope?" I go, "Yeah, she's pretty fine, bro. I mean, yeah, lock it down, my nigga. Do it." And that's it. So it was dope. And then, you know, we would go everywhere. So we were like the odd couple. So that's why we got on each other's nerves, you know. So you could imagine, and me, Doobie, and then, you know, Muggs and Doobie, Muggs. No, I ain't never. Now I know you're just fucking with me. But no, Muggs was what it was when he would close me in an elevator, and he would just throw balls at me.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And these
Throw
balls
balls?
were hard, like bolos, like bows, you know them bows. And then I started taking karate, and then I started blocking them shits and hitting them back. And his hits, the way I was hitting him was hurting him. And he was like, "Oh," and then he stopped hitting me, and he stopped because they were teaching me how to hit someone, and then he was like, "No, I ain't fucking with you, dude. But you know what you're doing now." And whoop-de-woo. And then my teacher started like getting me ready he was trying to groom me for tournaments.
Did you tell the teacher like, "Hey man, there's this guy who just keeps fucking punching me"? Like,
No. I kept that separate. I kept my training world from my music world. So, but I know what you're saying. This guy. So the next thing you know, you know, Be Real and Sin started seeing that, and they were telling Muggs, "Hey, you better chill out. Doobie's keeping up with you with the and you know, Muggs, fuck son, you know, because you know, and all that shit, you know, and you know, because when I would get Muggs, Muggs would be pissed because we not only used to hit each other, we used to insult each other. Yeah. We would do what's called bagging. And I used to be a professional. No, hold on. Let me back up. Hold the fuck up. I used to be an expert insulter. I used to I knew how to make people cry. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you insult me, that's why I don't care. Like I laugh because my brain is already automatically, I got a dozen bags on you. I already bagged on your hat, your hair, your mom's, your shoes, everything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they didn't like that. And plus I had that little cute face. I was young. They couldn't give that to me. They didn't want to give me that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And yo, Muggs, he used to bag on me, and people used to be like, "Yo, son, you gonna let him get away with that?" And I was like, "Yo, that's my brother. You know, I don't know what to say." You know, so we had fun, man. We used to have fucking fun. So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
To the point, imagine, dude. Just imagine, bro. Like if XG would have just taken karate, and then come back like after that episode.
No, you know what? I hated karate. I know you guys were like, whoop-de-whoop, but my teacher used to make my knuckles bleed because he used to make me do push-ups on my knuckles right away. You know what I'm saying? And just because your shit was bleeding and you made a little attitude, he would be harder on you. And then he'd hit me with this stick. And I hate it because he used to do Aikido. So this stick, the way he would hit you, fuck me up with the stick.
Why did Muggs was so violent towards you, bro?
It wasn't because he knew I was taking karate and he wanted to know if that shit would work. You know what I mean? And it did. When he found out it worked, he stopped fucking with me. He had respect. He was just like, "Word up, son knows how to hold his own." Whoop-de-woo. But then, I don't know, man. I just I stopped karate for a while, and then I just started working out for the stage, and then on the and that's it, man. I just started, I got my core back, and I started doing shows. That was it. The rest was history.
Even on the stage, you move a lot, bro.
No, hey.
I saw you when B did the new release with Steftone.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so I went to the recording thing.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I saw you perform there, bro. I didn't see you stop moving. You fucking had the whole running around.
My
everything,
show
like,
is
yeah.
different. I don't. Now, when you look
That's
at
the most
rappers at
active-
stage, they just stand in the middle and go, "How many niggas you shot? How many brothers you shot? How many da 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 da?" And I'm like, "That's a rap show? You paid
Yeah,
all that
you-
money for that, nigga? You out of your mind? I'm on hip hop. You go out there, you put the gazelles on, you got your fur on, you got that bottle of Chris in your hand. Woo! You just flaming."
He said bottle
Flaming.
of Chris.
You know what I'm saying? That Lewis Rotor in your hand, and you just, bro, what is this shit you showing me? I can't give that to you, my man. Nah.
No, you put on a good show, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you, brother, for saying.
You use every corner of the stage, bro. Like,
I'm
that's
all right,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
I got my moments. Thank you, son. Word. Thank you for that. Word. I appreciate that, chicks. Word. That means
for sure.
I appreciate that.
Health is wealth, dog.
Thank you, man. Just thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Man. Word.
I
Thank
mean,
you,
bro,
brother.
you're right though, because look at the rapper. What's his name? X, the big dude, the big fat dude.
Dave
Like,
Blunt.
No, the big fat rapper dude. Bro.
Extra plug.
Yeah, that
That's
right.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dope, but that fool fucking had to lay on the floor to do a music video.
I know,
Like-
I know. That sucks, man. Yeah. But he'll figure it out.
Yeah, hopefully he
sometime-
gets in shape,
Thank
you know?
Because
Yeah.
sometimes you could tell when these musicians, they just figuring it out. You know what I mean? You could tell when
Still
they
walking in the dark.
Yeah. Unless they got that circle, they got that PR team or that manager that just engineers on top of their work. You know what I'm saying? Then forget it, they're covered. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, man, it's the artist. You know what I'm saying? And God bless, man. We have Muggs and Be Real. Everlast, Son Doobie. Fuck it, we have fun. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks bit off of Cypress. A lot of folks bit off a House. I ain't going to even mention myself. So, you know what I'm saying? So, man, Funkdoobiest, everything. We take it all in, man. We love it, man. I just love the new generation. I love the new hip hop that's out right now.
It's a different game now, right?
Yeah, it's a different game, but it's creative, it's innovative, and I love it, man. It's positive and smart, and I like that. Hell yeah.
One
man.
video could change your whole career.
Yes.
I don't even think videos are it anymore.
But I mean, one YouTube video, one Instagram video.
Or
Yeah.
like just one piece of content.
Yeah, one piece of content.
Yeah, that's very true nowadays.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Steph Tone. Word up, man. Deftones, word up. Love those dudes, man. They doing amazing right now. Big shout out to you, B. Word up. Love you, bro. On the whole Cypress crew.
Is there I wanted to ask you this about all your music. Is there a Funkdoobiest track that you ever felt that like was slept on, that you felt personally, but like you're like, oh man, this one, I really love this track, and it didn't get the attention I wanted?
Yeah, there was a song called "You Dummin'," and it was dumb, but we were the first ones before everyone else started using the "Dummin" sample from Run DMC off of "Raising Hell," and we didn't trip. We just did it, and that was it. But I didn't know why the label didn't support it. Like, I liked it. I saw the vision. You know what I'm saying? You got to have vision. So word up. You got to do shit like that, man. But they went with Rock On. They went with the others. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool. Chiclets Funk. They wanted with something more shocking. And it worked out because now, Chiclets Funk is a big ass rave cut. DJ Clooney blew it up, man. I gotta give a big shout out to DJ Clooney. I love you, brother. That's all I gotta say. And all the female rave DJs that support Funkdoobiest and Son Doobie and the Chiclets Funk singles. So hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
Okay. How come the group doesn't go around doing shows as much as
Well,
people want?
okay, T-Bone Tomahawk is out there. He lives in Washington State, so he's got a family out there. So he's taking care of his sons and daughters up there. When we do have shows, we pretty much connect. I'm more LA now. I don't travel like I used to. I just I fucks with LA, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If it's out of LA, it's usually there's some issues that kind of arise that I don't expect sometimes. So if I want to avoid all that, I just keep it LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And I got CeeLos. I got one of the dopest DJs from the Beat Junkies. I mean, CeeLos is amazing. So I can't wait till I do another track with him or another show with him just to see him, the way he fucks that shit up, man. So, and I don't see nobody doing that like they used to. So Word, man. You know, I like groups, you know, especially the new ones right now that bring that old school element. Hell yeah. Yeah.
I just went to Scratch Bastard's barbecue in Vegas.
You post
That was cool.
How was that?
It was cool just watching people DJ. Like, they don't do that anymore.
What do you mean? There's a barbecue spot?
No, like there's a DJ called Scratch Bastard,
Oh, okay.
and he does an event called Scratch Bastard's Barbecue where he brings a bunch of DJs in.
That's dope, man. I like what they're doing now is how he makes the beat with the scratch.
Yeah.
How he does that.
Yeah.
And
He's so good, man.
yeah, and then he just like lowers the fade, and it just gives it another type of scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fucking love that shit, man. Yeah, DJs are sick now.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yo, since you were like in the peak during this time in the 90s, was LA 90s nightlife really what it was cut off to be?
Oh yes, man, because you had
what
you
was
didn't
a part
have
of
the
it?
internet. You had these magazines like Magazine, Vice Magazine. You had all they would tell you where the clubs were happening that night, or the LA Weekly. Remember when you looked at the LA Weekly to see what hip hop shows were coming on that night?
Actually, yeah.
So we would catch them when the House of Blues was still there. It's not there no more. When the Key Club was that, you know, the Viper Room, man. These places, man, they're not. It's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And these were the hubs where you would on a slow night, man, you'd catch Johnny Depp at the Viper Room. You catch these celebrities who were rap fans, you know, at the Key Club, or you catch them at the Whiskey. Come on, man, right there, sitting on top of Sunset like that. You know what I mean? Forget it, man. There's nothing like it. And then we started getting exclusive. We started pushing it over to Century City. You know what I'm saying? We were like, fuck that. Then we went over there to Marina Del Rey. Then we started fucking with the clubs over there. And then we were just like, hey, man, let's take it back. Let's keep it L.A. And we just went back to Hollywood. You know what I mean? And then that was it, man. So,
Because the nightlife, like I feel like the nightlife is just no longer existing in LA. I mean, that is.
well, COVID killed everything, man.
I mean, but in some places, like let's just say for like a Miami's just like we're back.
You may catch like a wet, like an event that, hey, it's, you know what I mean? But it's only for that one, boom. But man, it's only like you ain't gonna catch it.
Like it's
doesn't
not
keep going. It's like once a month or once.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, bro. Like, for example, like a place like City Walk, like they used to have 2 clubs at the top, bro. And City Walk used to be open till 2 a.m., bro, 3 a.m. Fools used to get shot up in the parking lot. There used to be fights. Like that shit was cracking, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, not because of that, but I'm saying like.
And you were breaking your neck.
Like it was, yeah.
You were breaking your neck.
Walk.
You don't even break your neck at the Chris Brown concert no more. There's no. It's just you
lose your
before,
girl,
it was
though.
nothing but 9s and 10s. Now you just see 4s and 5s.
You know, I
And
think
and you're supposed to be happy with that.
you know, I think
You
because
just see
it was
4s and 5s, and then they look at you like, this is it. Like you're like, oh hell no, hell no.
I think
no,
back in the day though, there was more pride into being like a 9 and 10 because you had to really work for it. You had to be like, you either had to be naturally pretty or you had to really put yourself together, like take care of yourself. Like, cause a 90s 10 is nowhere near close to what these women look like these days. That is like what people put on the pedestal. There's a lot of natural pretty girls out there, but like if you got to put that much fucking work into, you know, into buffing it out, you know what I'm saying? What does it really look like
Just
when
like
I don't wash the car? You know what I'm saying?
Just like the NBA, the game has
Thank
evolved,
you.
bro.
No, but he
You know?
said the most right there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right, man, because you got to understand when you do your shit, you're an artist. It's your job to know your audience. That's your job, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's your job to get on social media and talk to them, interact with them, and just let them know what's up. React, hit that like button, share with folks. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that shit, man, because little things like that count. That progress, that 1% of progress that you do every day counts. By the end of the year, you're a master. You know what I'm saying? You're of the master class. You know what I mean? That's how I look at you. That's how I look at you, him too, brah. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Guys been doing this shit, man. No joke. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Doobie.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, salute to everybody who is super chatting. I know that you guys have questions, so I will be asking them right now in a little bit about the questions. But maybe one last one. Were you friends with Be Real throughout the time that he was beefing with Ice Cube?
Of course.
How crazy was that?
It was crazy. I could tell they didn't want me to get involved. Nobody involved. When B does a beef, it's just between you and B. I learned that, yeah. And B, he don't want no one Yeah, he don't want no one, like touching or going in his territory or his deep waters of shit. And I understand that, man. But it was crazy, man, because I'm a big Cube fan and I'm a big B-Real fan. And I love when B-Real and Cube get together because, it's just, they're together, they're monster. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy because B knows all that Latin world. And, come on, man. Ice Cube knows, folks. So it's like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? When the folks and the Latinos get together, it's unstoppable. You know how it is. But you got haters, and man, that you ain't gonna please everybody. What I call, you know what I'm saying? And they got the haterade in the blood. They got the haterade in the blood. So
stuff happens like that.
But when Cube and Ice Cube get together, forget it, man. I mean, when Ice Cube and B-Real get together and they do that song, make money together from Ice Cube's new album, dude.
Yeah, let's get money together.
Yo, let's get money together. Have you seen the video?
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
How dope is that video?
A dope video. Yeah.
Right? And no one's trying to talk about it. No one's saying anything but me and all of us here at this table talking about it. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yo, man.
Go watch the video.
Yeah, thank you. The way they work off of each other, I see all that. I study all that shit. You see what I'm saying? And
do you have any plans of releasing projects the way that B-Real has done it recently? Because he's doing his independent shit right now. He just did Real Psycho, with Psycho Less. And I know
dope.
Dope. Do you have any plans on working on something like that? Are you working on a project?
Well, I'm working on music right now with Dom. Dom, we in the music. We got like 6 songs done.
Self-produced? Is that gonna be just a Doobie project?
It could go that way. I probably will. I got Young D on there. Big shout out to Demrick. Word up. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's dope as fuck. Man, I love working on hip hop. So the new flow that I got, I tried to do something different and it came off. So Dom is like, yo, I think this is the dopest verse you've ever did, Doobie. We keeping it. And I'll let me know what you got for the other beat. So I just been writing, putting shit together, but I've been doing here or there, doing it like methodically, just real meticulous, just doing it. And I got some stuff, man. Word up, man. I think y'all will enjoy.
I can't wait to hear it, man, because your style, man, is one of those things that who would you compare? But I don't think there is anybody in today's generation or in the last 10 years that you could say, or at least from you, who would you say, you know what, this guy kind of reminds me of me?
Nah, yeah. There's fools out there. They've tried to copy me straight up. Like they got no shame. They'll straight up copy me, and then they'll come up right next to me and be like, yo, I don't know who you are. And then they'll verbatim, they'll do the same shit I do. You know what I'm saying? And then the people will see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll feel kind of uncomfortable. Then it's my turn. Then they go up there and they see me do it, and then they go, oh, they got it from you. You get it now? Then they're like, oh, I saw what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I know where they get it from. So when you see someone out there and, they know they can't copy you. They know they can't they ain't got it like you. So what they'll try to do is they'll take little pieces and then they'll put their little twist on it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say nothing because you gotta look professional. You can't look like you're the bad apple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, man. But so far I've had no problems, man. Everyone has, man, from Mexico to America to Canada to South America to Central Europe. Everybody loves Funkdoobiest, man. Shit. So that's dope, man. And being global like that. Oh, I forgot Japan.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck, and Okinawa, because I know Okinawans don't consider themselves Japanese, but everywhere, bro. So, but you know what I'm saying? And when they recognize Funkdoobiest, I don't give a fuck what's going on in the world, whatever. They recognize Funkdoobiest. That's some shit. Yeah, that's some shit.
What's up, bro.
Yeah, that's some shit. So thank you guys, man. Hell yeah.
Man, so like 5 countries, huh?
Word.
Yeah.
Thank you, chicks. Word up, man. Hell yeah.
To be, I mean, it helps. It helps big time. I mean, it's quite a staple to be recognized as a global brand like that.
Man, I went out there to France one time, man, and I just remember me and Ralph M for 2 hours stuck in a yellow cab signing autographs. They had blocked the streets, the
That's
cops,
cool.
everything. Came right up to me. You know what I'm saying? Making sure I was okay. Man, it was beautiful, man. France, there's nothing like Paris, man. Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
What year was this for Paris? Because Paris is a ghetto right now.
This was 90. Dude, this was 98. Big shout out to DJ. No, it was Lord Jazz. Big shout out to DJ Lord Jazz from Lords of the Underground. Word up. Do it all, Mr. Funky. I love you guys. Hell yeah.
Hey, Doobie, you think you give Aton your keys? Because I think you need to move your car.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. 98 was tight as a kid. I'd have been even tighter as a teenager.
Right?
Yeah, no. Salute to everybody who is super chatting. Let me read some of your guys' questions because I see some of you guys in the chat room. One of you guys is gonna get lucky, from what I know. Let's see this one from Desert Shaman says, "What does Son Doobie think about the new generation of New York Ricans drill rap like K Flock?"
I love it. Yeah, all them dudes, man, they doing it right. It's different. I like, and they getting wild with it because it's all shock rap. That's all drill is to me, is shock rap. And when you out there and you rapping next to dead bodies and bodies and rapping next to body bags and shit like that, and you know with next to folks that got homeless issues and shit like that, because you want production quality in your frame. Hey man, do what you got to do, man. Make that shit sound right. Make your music sound right. And look right. So word up, hell yeah.
Damn, you really be on your shit. I really not for nothing. I didn't expect you to be that caught up on drill rap.
I am, but I have to be, man. I belong to the streets.
Yeah, no, that's I belong to the fucking Doobie.
What's that song you listen to that's like your guilty pleasure? You know what I mean? For like, it doesn't have to be rap or whatever it is, you know?
It's probably, oh shit, man. Shit, what am I listening to right now? It's a song, my song. I'm doing a song that I just did with Dom. Oh shit, dude. What is it? It's called He's an Animal. And it's my shit. Yeah,
Okay.
He's an animal, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And the hook is just, he's an animal. You know what I'm saying? He's an animal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the song is just about me, how the cops pull me over and the crazy shit I do in the city and how they say he's an animal.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys like it. Word, yeah. That's what I'm listening to right now. That's my shit. Yeah.
No,
It's my shit. I can't get over the shit I say in that. Yeah. Word up, man.
I definitely want to hear some of this shit when we're, I want to peep that new shit next time you're in the studio. Next one comes from, let me see. Cali Green Eye says, "Hey Doobie, let me get a freestyle DJ spin that shit." I don't think he was serious, but. Next one comes from Diego Marie. It says, "Hoping to get that cassette from my Sony CFS 400 boombox. Fingers crossed."
Yeah.
Good luck to you, Diego Marin. Let me see. Sam Y says, "Hell yeah, Son Doobie, same team." We got another one from Boom 214. Saludos, Funkdoobiest.
Love you, bro.
We don't smoke the same team, motherfuckers. We also got another one from the Liars Villain. Thank you so much for that super chat. Another one from A Glitter. The next one comes from Treat Yourself. "Hey E-Zone, thanks to you and Son Doobie for always making me laugh on the Dr. Green Thumb show. I send you a DM on IG for a gift from me to you. Hit me up."
Hell yeah, E.
Check your DMs. Maybe it's me and you.
Word. Hell yeah.
Salute to you. Treat yourself. Appreciate you watching both shows. Next one comes from Fernando. Says, "Big ups to y'all. Keep it up, fellas. One love from Southgate to Lake Tahoe. Much respects to We Don't Smoke the Same and the Dr. Green Thumb Show and the Cypress Hill crew and Soul Assassins crew."
Damn, that's
fool.
what's up. Same
Hey,
team.
He sent a $10 super chat. He can say as
Same
many
team.
shout outs. Another one from the Liars Villain. "Damn, Doobie, dropping knowledge I never knew."
That's 100% today.
Yeah,
for
today,
sure.
like I need the clip homies to make. There's enough to make like 5 clips out of this today's show.
I think 10.
Yeah, like 10, bro. So straight up,
There's a lot of knowledge on this one
Man,
today.
you guys are the best, man. I love y'all, man. Word up, fam. Thank you, fam. Word.
we
Thank
need
you,
hella
fam.
clips for this one.
Love you, fam. Hell yeah.
Next one comes from Deck Ardane. Shout out to the cast and Nitty and the #1 Mexican.
La Raza.
Vinny Mac says, "What up? Same team to you, dog." Shout out. Luis Diaz says, "Shout out from the palm trees and Yuma, Arizona. Same team."
Word up, man.
team.
Thank you, guys. Hell yeah, fam. Thank you, fam.
Thank you so much, dog. The Liars Villain says, another one says, "What's up to the table, Doobie? You be having me dying laughing. Can't wait for your new music to come out."
Man, God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, boss. Thank you.
There you go. Next one comes from Browsy. Says, "Shout out Son Doobie all day, and shout out to the whole We Don't Smoke the Same crew. Stay blessed."
Hell yeah.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah. Thank you for giving me that. Thank you, guys. Hell yeah. Thank you. I owe it to y'all. I would be nothing without y'all. Word up.
Yep.
Knock on wood.
Salute to you guys.
Hell yeah. Thank you, guys.
The next one comes from Treat Yourself. Says, "I forgot Nitty's blessing." Then we also have a couple from That Motherfuckers. Thank you so much for that super sticker.
Hell
The
yeah.
Liars Villain. Another one says, "Good morning, same team." The next one is from That Motherfucker. Miss you, XG, no homo. The next one comes from Treat Yourself. Blessing from San Diego to Son Doobie and E-Zone Ray and Chiclets and Soul Assassins.
Word.
Same
Salute to you, dog. Thank you so much for
Word.
that.
Word.
Raspy415 says, "Wake and Bake" from the 209.
Where's the 209 at?
I don't know, probably like
Sounds Stockton?
Up
Oh,
north.
Shout out. Hell yeah. 209.
That's
Hell
up
yeah.
there.
Yeah, and I think we got let me see 3 more. Mad Ways says, work with Bluebeard Doobie. Salute. We don't smoke the same team. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure if you reach out, Bluebeard, you can make it happen.
Thank you, Bluebeard. I love you. Word up, man.
Next one comes from Jason. Says, "Not Scary Farm starts tomorrow. Am I going this year?" Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. It's probably gonna go the following week. I went to opening day last time, and that shit was a bitch, dog.
Why 20 people?
It was like a lot of people because they like to make a whole big deal out of it. But this time I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna get the priority pass and just go
Yes,
early.
dude.
It's
It's
just like
dope just to be on Beach Boulevard with all those fucking places. Hell yeah, those cool ass places.
Wait, we're talking about Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's
What are you
Berry.
talking about? Beach Boulevard.
Oh no, because Knott's Berry Farm is when you go down there, you have to get off of Beach Boulevard to get to that.
Oh, that's right. It is Beach Boulevard.
You
I
know,
was
sorry, because I'm a Soak City frequent guy, so I'm sorry, man.
Go to Soak City a lot?
Yeah, I do, man. Sorry.
No way.
Yeah, man,
that's
I'm a
the
Soak
last
City.
That's the last
I
thing.
do the typhoon, the hurricane, and the whirlpool. So,
that's your
yeah.
favorite water park out of all of them?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just in and out. Yeah, real cool, man, and the water's just so nice and warm, man, and beautiful. You know what I mean? It's not piss. Everlast said it was piss. I checked. It wasn't that. Yeah, yeah, no kids. Yeah, just stay away from the kids.
Can you
It's all
imagine
good.
fucking Doobie just
I stay
fucking
with the
going down
adults.
there?
I stay with the adults, man. I see what you guys did to me. Yeah,
Even
I saw
adults
that,
can
yeah.
be kids.
Is that a sick water park? I've never been to either of
Yeah,
those.
but it's fall now. I mean,
It's-
that was in the summertime,
Yeah.
but I got a sunburn, because I love getting sunburned. So, yeah.
Well, it's right across the street from Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay.
You can
So,
buy like
let's do it.
ticket hopper passes to do both and shit like that.
I've never been.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm up
You're
still.
chilling there. You've got your sunburn. Skin's feeling good. You're drinking a pineapple and rum, right there by the water. Yes.
Let's go.
Is that your drink of
Sounds good.
choice?
Well, yeah, I mean,
What do you order when you're at the
if
bar?
I'm smoking, yeah. If I'm smoking, that's definitely
like
going.
a cigar smoking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next one comes from Ghost Boogie. Says, "Love to you, son, for this episode on B-Boys Underground."
There you go.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And the last one comes from DJ Paz. It just said it's a
Thank you.
super sticker. Thank you so much, DJ Paz, for that one. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. You guys got till 11:15 if you guys want to add on more to be entered in the raffle to win the signed copy of this one right here, autographed, the funkiest right here. I mean, if you have a cassette player, this would be badass to add on there. And if you
Thank
don't, it would
you.
just be it's signed, bro.
Word, man. I signed it, you guys, man. Word up, man. Let me know if you need me to sign anything else, man. You guys, thank you, man.
Oh, I got a few records. Oh, and then and then tomorrow, there will what is it? Tomorrow we have the one and only Mellow Man Ace coming through tomorrow as well.
Word up,
this
my
is
brother,
this is after the ball surgery.
Dope.
Oh, wow.
He has fully recovered. He can now wear
That's
jeans.
right. He cannot wear jeans.
Did you ever meet like any of the legends that passed on from the 90s, like Tupac or like Biggie?
Yeah. I remember all that day. Biggie was at Power 106. Tupac was in New York. Because him and Everlast would like this.
Really?
Everlast and Tupac. My gosh, they got like little fucking kids, when they're together.
What?
A lot of people never talked about that, And I remember I was at the Ritz and Tupac was in the dressing room because they were doing a listening party for Onyx. I remember that. It was Back the Fuck Up. Back the fuck up. Remember that? So big shout out to Sticky and Frey. Man, Fredo Star, man. Love those dudes. And I just remember, Tupac was in the dressing room. And I just remember him and Everlast just clowning and all that shit. And it was just us three in there. And I just remember it was way before he signed or way before that stuff happened when Live Squad and Tommy Boy and the shootout up there in Harlem and all that stuff. So he was out there in New York a lot. He was just hanging out in New York. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, just hanging out.
That's wild.
Damn,
not even you would think LA, not even LA. We met and hanged out in New York. Everything was in New York.
That's
New York?
In New York.
Yeah.
He was hanging out there tough. Yeah.
You have any pictures of you with Tupac? Or?
No, the pictures in those times, no one had camera phones. No one had phones.
Nobody had
No one
unless
had
you
that,
hired
yeah.
a photographer.
There was no internet. There was none of that. We're talking 92, 93. Yeah, none of that.
What about
landline?
What about Biggie? You met Biggie too?
Yeah, Biggie was dope.
How'd you meet him?
He was there. That was waiting. He was doing an interview at Power 106. We both had interviews at Power 106. He had his before mine. So when he was going in, I was coming out. And so that's how we met each other. And then that was it. And then I opened up for him in North Carolina again.
Damn.
His DJ was DJ Clark Kent. So that was dope because not too many groups were opening up for Biggie. So when Funkdoobiest opened up for Biggie in North Carolina and Charlotte, that was Winston-Salem. In Winston-Salem. I kid you not. I can't even make that up. You can't even make that.
That's like country.
That sounds like the most redneck place I've ever heard.
Country,
I kid you not.
I'm from Winston-Salem.
I kid you not. I wanted something to eat. I walked out my hotel room, and they had a barbecue spot and a pie spot right across the street, fresh, across the street from me, and it was one of the best barbecue plates I ever ate in my life. They put my barbecue on top of the French fries. So whatever was on top of the barbecue, it was dripping onto the French fries.
That's fire.
And then they had like they had a peach cobbler. In Winston-Salem in North Carolina, opening up for Biggie, right? So that was dope. And then of course, man, the country girls, beautiful out there. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing. Yeah, but it was dope, man.
That's a crazy story because I never to meet Biggie after an interview and then to open up in like such a random place. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, and then to have those memories.
I just remember being in Clark Kent's basement with all those records with just me, Muggs, and Clark Kent.
Just going through records.
Yeah, just going through records. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
How many records have you and Muggs touched, bro?
Man.
Like, whether you touched it or throw it out, or
he would do it. Let me tell you how he would do it. Okay, I go to this was the routine. Want me to tell you the routine? I leave my mom's, go to I bother him 7 a.m, beeping his thing because there was no phones or nothing.
So, hitting the doorbell. Yeah.
And then we get up. Right away, we focus on the record shops we need to hit on. So we go to A1 Record Finders, whoop-de-woo. But sometimes he would stay at these record shops. We wouldn't go through all the record shops. We'd stay at one record shop for the whole day. And I'd just be like, yo, Muggs, give me the keys. I want to go sit in the car. I'm going to just chill. You know what I mean? Because, he'd leave me in there for 3 hours looking for records. And then I'd go through, because I like to look for the records too.
I want to listen to the record at the store before you, like, buy it, or he's just literally just
No,
crate
sometimes they let you listen to it before you could buy it, but usually sometimes they don't let you. And those days they won't let you listen to shit. Nah, you just you're lucky if you bought it, and if you didn't, if it wasn't good, you wasted your money. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So Muggs would just he'd be like, "Come on, Skinny, we're gonna get all of these and go in the house. We'll go through all of them and we'll pick the best ones and we'll work on your shit." So that's how that would give me incentive to get me excited to work on my shit. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we go through all this shit, whoop-de-woo. But that's what it was. All the dope beats went to Cyprus right away. This is when I was still in the Cypress Hill tribe and all that stuff, and it was amazing. And we go to Skate Master Tate's house, and he was a skateboarder. He was this Cuban dude who was a DJ, and he was amazing, but he was also a skateboarder. But he'd have everything. He'd have all the UK remixes of JB. He'd have all the break beats. He'd have all the stuff that you'd have to be part of the club to get. So,
oh shit,
yeah, man, it was dope, man. So, and me and Muggs, we had a good eye, and that's what Muggs saw. I had a good eye on records. Like I would catch it, and I'd be like, "Yo, Miz, we need this just in case for this beat, for that beat." And Muggs would be like, "You got it, Skinny. Let's go," and that's it. Well, it was Skinny in the beginning. Then he changed it up to Bones.
He never became
He called me Bones. No, I never became. It was Skinny in the beginning. Then it was Bones. Then after Bones, he just called me Son. Once he gets tired of being silly, because there's a serious side to him, because he's an Aquarius. So there's a serious and a silly side of him. So when his superciliousness stops, then he just goes, "Yo, Son, let's get this done." And then I can see when Muggs, he gets it, me and him, when he get locked in, it's forget it. We're monsters.
You believe that about people? You mentioned that the astronomical aspect like 3 or 4 times already. Like you believe in, like your sign. You're like, oh, you said he's serious. He is serious. He's an Aquarius. Like, are you into like how are you up on that? How are you up on game with that knowledge?
I'm not into like that. I know what you're saying. Like I could hear it in your voice. You're getting into it. I'm just saying it like if you ever wanted to know what Muggs was, he's just an Aquarius. I'm not into.
Yeah, no, I was
like I almost felt Nick, do you do tarot cards and shit?
Yeah, like I was just like, yo,
around like that, Ouija boards and shit. Nah. What I meant to say.
That's why.
Yeah, what I meant to say is that in hip hop.
Scared him.
We used to do this thing. We used to play off each other's signs. Didn't mean that we were into that. It's just that if you were Virgo, you were Scorpio, you were and we would just use it as a call sign. But that's Indian. It was like, yo, is Virgo in the house? Is Pisces in the house? You know what I'm saying? Capricorn in the house. But that's it. Did I get into that stuff? Never.
No, I was just curious. I was like, yo,
I'm not into
does this guy open
magic,
up? Does he open up a horoscope every day?
Yeah, but no, we know some dudes who into that, but we not into that. No, I'm not.
He's not here yet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So but no, I hear you. I respect, but I'm not into that. Yeah. But that's funny. Could you imagine going by the signs? Because you as well as I know, living as long as I have known, that you can't judge a book by its cover all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everyone has their own beauty, and you got to respect that. We're all artists, and we got to respect each other as artists. So yeah.
Did Funkdoobiest ever get into a beef with any other rap groups?
Not really, man. I mean, folks were trying to, they tried in the beginning, they tried to say that we sounded like Das and all that stuff from Live Squad. But Das never came at us like that. And Eric Sermon, one of my idols, man, they never came at me like that. And I'm sure if a rap group had beef with us like that, they would address it, or they would try to acknowledge it or bring it to my attention in some way. But no, we always, when you saw us, you knew what you were getting. Yeah, you knew what you were getting. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Who was your influence as in the 80s, like as you were starting out?
A lot of folks. I mean, JVC Force, UMCs, Brand Nubians, Organized Confusion, Schoolie D, Chill Rob G, Spoonie G, Busy B, Melly Mel, KRS.
These are all the ones you're like, I want to go that
Craig
direction.
I mean, Lati, and of course, Tretch. Because I was thinking totally New York, but then when you think of Jersey, and if you really want to talk about someone, I mean, talking from the 80s to the 90s, Redman.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Redman.
Jersey was where
Redman
it's at,
all
right?
the
And,
way,
like,
yeah.
with a lot of hip
Because I
hop,
have
bro.
folks in Jersey. I used to take the path over there, from Penn Station. You know what I'm saying? So I used to get off on Elizabeth. So right there, man, Jersey is.
Oh, Elizabeth is a bunch of Puerto yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
it's
I know
Ninth Circle
Elizabeth
of Hell
City.
over there,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
So you already know what it is. So I don't
Ninth
even have
Circle of Hell.
to.
Lot of
They ain't
CPR.
no words to describe.
It's-
So don't even try.
The clubs go crazy right there too, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
CPR shit.
Yeah, it was
CPR
it was the first time I went into the liquor store with my aunt, and she had a fight with this other broad, but my aunt is pretty, because I'm Puerto Rican and my aunts are like, they fine,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They're not like, they're up there, right?
My auntie fine.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you look at your relative like, okay, I can't be like that. Like that.
Like, knock it off.
Yes, and she straight knocked this girl out who was walking in, talking about, because I guess they knew I was young at the time. They were trying to mack this guy down. They knew the same, dude at the club they knew or whatever. And my aunt didn't give a fuck. My aunt straight popped her in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time. Little kid dude like, stop, auntie, please. Stop. You doing the same thing dad does. Stop. I just remember being a young crying Puerto Rican. My relatives just killing everybody, man. Like they like scaring me. Like Doobie, I got you. Watch what I do to him, Doobie. Watch this. And I'm like, come on, man. I can't go nowhere with my relatives, man. And it was just like, I told them too. I was like, listen, if you guys are gonna be, I can't believe I'm saying this to y'all as a little kid. If you guys are gonna be like this, I'm not gonna go out with you guys. That's it. Scaring me like
As a little kid.
as a little kid.
People say that now to people.
So by the time I got to hip hop, it was
It's
like,
crazy.
okay, that's nothing. All right, you guys don't scare me. It's all good. I know what real fear is and shit.
life is,
Yeah. And so I laugh my ass off now that I see everyone do their dog and pony, and it's just so funny, man. And you just got to let it go because, man, you just know better now. That's it. You just know better. Yeah, you're living life and knowing what to expect. That's it. Yeah.
Some people grow up. I guess.
We got a few more super chats. The next one comes from Browsy. Says Soul Assassins all day.
Right.
Next one says E-Man. Says hope everyone has a blessed day today. Same team.
Yeah, fam. Hell yeah, fam.
The next one is from Lupillo El Bruce OZ. Says same team. And we also have another one from Joanna. It sends a regular super chat. And once again from Desert Shaman says, is Son Doobie related to Lush One?
What?
I don't think he is, bro. And I skipped one last time. I think it was a Tino Santos at Vietnamese voice. Oh, honey, why you so mad? I need to join. We don't smoke the same Patreon. Give you very good insane OG. No problem. Just $5 a month. Got you. There it is.
Man, that was pretty good.
I was gonna say, did you have to read that once before you did that?
Nah, I just
Hey, when I was in Japan, that's how they was with me too. You don't know what they're saying, but you know the passion. You could see it in their eyes. They love you. They're so happy that you're there with them. They're just like, oh, we like at the Funkdoobiest, the way you make it the hip hopper. I like it that. And when they say, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, man. I love you, motherfuckers, fam. Hell yeah, fam.
That's tight.
When's the last time you went out there?
Man, shit, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Would you consider going out there again?
Yeah, I'd love to go out there. Fuck, I love Japan.
Do it. Japan trip.
Yeah,
I know, I was
Japan's
like-
the shit. I know out there shit. Last time I was with Cartoon, we're doing ecstasy. It was on the ground, just looking at fucking with Duke and from Psycho Realm. Hell yeah, man, just having fun, bro.
That's tight.
It's dope.
Yeah.
He'll tell you Japan is the shit.
Yeah.
He
I
said
know.
we was
I want-
doing ecstasy, looking at the
was
sky.
fine.
Let's go do it.
Out there with
Japan
Mad Chow.
trip.
I remember,
Let's
man,
go.
we had fun, man. Mad Chow was wilding out there. I love him, man. Big shout out to Prev and Rob the Viking. Word up.
That's what's
Hell
up,
yeah.
bro.
Damn, man. Hey, the whole time when he's telling the stories, I was like, I mean, you were young. I'm like, where the fuck were your parents, bro? Like, I mean, this is your mom. You just show up to the house and be like, I'm taking off, ma.
It was weird. It was like when they dumped me with somebody. It was like, you got Doobie now. You good. You got that. You got that. I know nothing ain't good because I had like a weird protective force on me. Like it was weird. Like, hey, I know you with Doobie. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You're gonna be all right.
Bugs will kick
know.
the door in. Hey, Let's go.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I was like, you sound like you live in like you had like friends like the South Park kids do.
Well,
where
hold
they just
on,
leave
because-
home and just don't know. They're gone for days.
But you got to also remember too, man, you know, from the humble beginnings, you know, we came from some real humble beginnings, man. I saw my, you know, the people that I idolized, I saw them, how they couldn't even pay their rent. I saw how they couldn't even pay baby formula for their newborns. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't even grasp what the fuck they even had being in this beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all that, and coming from this humble, you really appreciate what you got, man, and the folks that are around you, the fam, and how it's meant to be. And you know, then you kind of like calm down and you think about yourself and how good you've done in your career, and you look at your bank account, you good, you like, I'm good, we're good, you know, everybody's good, and that's it. You know, you just, you know, but you never forget those humble beginnings, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
that shapes you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't try to act like it never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it can happen. You know, again, it can happen. You know?
I think when you start acting like it never happened, you'll start shit with the universe will start taking shit away from you.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you want to remember?
Like you'll get humbled real quick, you know.
Exactly. You know, I'm excited, man. I'm blessed where I can I got a bottle of Cristal in my refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I got
Doobie, I was gonna say
I
you
got
come from
a couple Rolexes. You know,
come
in my
from the
closet,
era.
You know, that's me. Ain't no shame.
No. I said
we
you
bought it while we was coming
was Cristal.
up. You know,
I've
but-
never had it. Is it? What is it? Is it
It's
champagne?
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
And it's just regular. Is it like fine
it's-
champagne?
Yeah, well, you buy two.
top
I bought
notch.
one for myself to drink, and then you buy one like it's an art piece, and you just let it sit in the back of your fridge for forever. You know, you just like for years. You know, because I got one that it's a 2007. That's a lot of money right there. And then I bought one which was a lot cheaper, which was a 2016. So those are both in
They still make
in the
this
fridge.
thing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just keep it in there. I don't even touch them. I got other stuff.
You should get a bottle of
I
Cristal
got other
and
stuff
pop
we
it.
could touch. You know, yeah. There's other stuff we could
Before
touch.
Ace of Spades came out, that was the one.
Does Russell have that in his house? I'm sure he does.
I haven't checked.
And I don't drink that spade shit. That shit's nasty.
Yeah.
I haven't
That's disgusting.
checked.
That shit's disgusting.
Cristal
I don't
was
even
the
drink
shit,
that
though.
spade shit.
Yeah, I don't
I'll put a taste test up Cristal up against that
For
spade
sure.
shit is nasty.
For sure.
That shit's disgusting.
Yeah, the Ace of Spades presentation.
That's
Badass.
disgusting. I know, but that shit tastes garbage. That shit tastes like container juice. You know that garbage juice that you find in containers. That shit's nasty.
Just like Hennessy.
Yeah.
People
That's
got
nasty.
mad at us.
When did you pop that bottle of Cristal? What was the occasion?
Oh man, for me, I just to drink it because these guys buy it like a Coke can.
Oh shit.
When I saw how these guys buy like a Coke can,
Hey, you can drink
I looked at. I said, "Oh, it ain't breaking me none." So I just
Yeah.
What does the bottle run for?
shit. It ain't nothing
like
like
300
three
bucks,
or
yeah.
four. Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
well, I thought it was
In the
like,
club, it's like
It's
a
change.
stack.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a
change.
bottle of 2007. What would that cost? Can you drink that? Does it expire?
Nah, I don't think it.
No,
You just gotta keep
no,
it
it doesn't
cold.
go by it at all, man. It comes in that nice little case, right?
Yeah, the
looks like a
foam
coffin
case,
and
yeah.
shit, right? With that gold wrap. Hell yeah, ain't nothing like seeing when you see that gold wrap.
Yeah.
You know, and the taste is amazing. The taste is like it transforms you into something else. You know what I
Good
mean?
bubbly, bro. It's a good bubbly.
Yeah, some good ass, you know. So, hey, man. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I need to write a song about that shit. Hell yeah.
A lot
But
of
you know,
people
hey,
did.
Call it
I'm
good
just
bubbly.
saying, I'm just saying we like to have fun. We know, with us, it's the best of nothing, and we like to do it right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing
Love that.
something, do it right.
Yeah.
Don't half-ass it.
You know, E does it right. E-Zone always does it right. And I love you for that, E. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Doobie. I mean, hey man, I appreciate you like just coming by and chilling with us, man. Because I mean, number one, people don't ever get to hear these stories. Yes, they see you on the Green Thumb show, but you know, there's kind of like there's like a plan when we do the show. You know, me and you host it, so like there's a
Word.
paper and we gotta go basically talk about what's on the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. There's a certain
Yeah.
formula.
yeah,
that
there's
you-
it's a different format.
You gotta go with
yeah,
the- yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like here, it's just
Yeah.
like man, we get to like pick your brain in a sense. and we
Thank
get to
you,
hear all
man.
these stories. And people like hearing all these stories, man. People in the chat room, if you enjoyed all these
I
stories,
like sharing, man. Thank you,
I want to
D.
see it in the
Thank
chat
you,
room
guys.
because
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you,
At least
Chicks,
hit that like button, man.
Yeah.
Show us if you like this shit. Like,
I
bro,
think
hit
even
it.
Felipe Esparza was in here talking about. He's like, fools are missing out on this great conversation.
Yeah.
'Cause he's from the era where like.
He's so dope, man.
yeah,
Thank you guys, man. He's a funny motherfucker. It's too funny. Forget it. Just like you, E-Zone, and you guys always thinking outside the box. Forget it. You guys reinvent the box, if you ask me. So word up, man. Just thank you guys, and yeah, man. I just hope you guys like the new music coming soon, and I hope you guys like our shit, man. That's it, man. Funkdoobiest.
Like
Word
this
up.
year music or like.
Yeah. Funkdoobiest, Doobie. Yes.
Fuck
Yeah, thank
so
you guys. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
some new music to look forward to, you guys. I mean, hey man, I'll let you know because I literally I always work next to the studio he's recording at. So.
Fuck.
No, I'm gonna yo,
So I'll
with
be there,
that
be
in
like,
my
"Doobie, is there
hand."
again?
Hell yeah, like, bro.
Yeah, when it's ready, let us play it.
It's coming, bro.
Word up, shine it, hot sign it, double time it, rising, silver lining, rock the eyes and design these high plots. That's my assignment, refinement, power refinement, fine rhyming, the diamond 3-point, going for the center, bad weather, but now to get it things better, polyester. All right, I'll leave it alone, man. Man, but just word up, man.
There you
Thank
go,
you guys, man, for having me. Word up, man. Love you guys, man. Word
He knows
up.
how to fucking just turn it on and off, bro.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like
That's a talent.
yeah, he really knows how to turn it on and off. Like he could go and do a fucking long ass hip hop set, but then he goes bowling with us, but then he gets winded.
Man.
Yeah, but like he could go perform for like
No,
fucking
you know what it
like
is?
an hour, bro.
You know what it is? Let me tell you the truth. And this is what it is. I get so spoiled with with these guys, and we go bowling. They order so much food. I eat everything because they let me eat whatever I want with them. And these important guys and you know what? And you guys know, man, when you go, and you know, your Bible even tells you, your good book even tells you, when you go out with important folks, don't eat too much. Don't eat a lot. Just eat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So just put a little food in your stomach. But like me, man, I went crazy. Now I know why they say don't go crazy. And I rolled this one ball, and man, it just took everything out of me. But while I was thinking it was taking everything out of me, shit, I was thinking about that food, that good ass food I ate. Oh man, I don't even want to tell you, man. So yeah.
Let's pick a winner for the autograph, the funkiest cassette right here, autographed by Doobie. The winner is going to be the winner of the raffle is Treat Yourself 2.0.
Treat yourself.
There
Treat
you
yourself
go.
2.0.
Congratulations, Treat
What a
Yourself
come up.
2.0.
Congratulations to Treat Yourself 2.0. Honestly, I haven't seen that name. So
That's dope.
That's
I like
good.
that name. Treat Yourself 2.0. Word up.
So please DM me with proof that's your page. You didn't just change your name. Yeah, it's just that. I mean, but like, no, for real though. I mean, salute to all the new people that have been following. We're currently at 28,000.5
dope.
subscribers.
Let's go.
Make sure you guys follow Doobie at the real Doobie.
Thank you, man.
New music, like you said, he's coming soon. Ray Morning Real Podcast, Morning Shop Films. We're gonna we might do a test stream later to make sure the new computer that we got for the streaming is gonna be working right. And thank you to everybody who's on Patreon and who pledges on there and who supports on there, because it's because of y'all we're upgrading certain things on here. So we might get some more lights up here, might get a better camera. You know what I'm saying? So just
Put the seating that way.
yeah, put the seating that way, maybe. You know, but either way, thank you to everybody and your continuous support on Patreon. Hit me up if you haven't gotten your $100 mystery box or your monthly gift this month. I'm going the extra mile, hooking you guys up with my Puff Penny Melts candle collabs. I want everybody to have one, especially when it comes time for the holidays. You guys already know when to try them, and you guys can buy them for your family members as a gift. Chiclets, shout outs.
Thank you for everybody tuning in. Other than that, shit, let's have a good week, man.
Nitty.
Thank you guys for listening. Doobie, thank you for coming. That was so fun. This is a good podcast. #1 Mexican podcast in the world. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tune in, 7 p.m. I'll be here tomorrow. Will you be here tomorrow?
Just we gotta make sure every time.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I miss you guys
You gotta write it up there.
more than you guys miss me. Don't worry.
Yeah. And thank you for bringing me the blunts. They're great.
I got you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. If you're listening to this on iTunes or anywhere else, please leave a review. Let us know. That will go up in the charts. Trust me, if you leave a review and you send me proof, I don't know, I'll send you a few stickers or something, bro. So I'll hook you up. Trust me. Just leave a review and send me a proof. Also, go to flavorsbyezone.com. I'm working on a lot of new merch. I got We Don't Smoke the Same hats that I worked on that are fucking sick as fuck that I'm going to be dropping. I got ashtrays that I'm working on as well, too, that are going to be We Don't Smoke the Same edition. And I got some High and Hungry ones as well, too. I'm just working on stuff that's outside the box. I'm putting a lot of stuff on sale as well. And the Halloween or the fall edition same team sweaters that were made last year, they're back for a limited run. And the hats as well, so you get a chance to win some of that tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow with another episode with the one and only legendary Mellow Man Ace. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Once I get the flyer, the chat will be up. Turn your notifications on, please. Turn that shit on, bro. Hit that little bell. It's literally that little fucking bell on YouTube, bro. Just hit that shit and it'll let you know. And I got vlogs coming up. Go watch the other reviews on my page. With that being said, I'll see you on the Dr. Green Thumb show later from 2 to 4. Peace out.